We briefly discussed about what factors would you consider to shortlist the universities and MBA programs that you would apply to. We would love to hear from you. What factors did you consider to curate application for each business program that you were applying to, and how important is that?
A couple of things I would like to mention here are A, just curating your overall story, CV, etc., and B, like personalizing it to different schools. So for the first point, which is like curating your overall story, what are your post MBA goals in CV? I think these are some of the first steps that you do. Again, it's important that you hire a consultant first. I definitely got a lot of advantage because I hired a consultant. I was lucky enough to land one and also be able to afford one. So that is essential, especially for the MBA applications. They help you make a really good MBA kind of resume, and they help you figure out what your goals should be practically, that you could use for all schools. Different schools ask about what's your goal or what do you want to do after B-school. So that was not something that I changed school by school. The second part is obviously curating it for or personalizing the applications for each school. So that's often done by virtue of the different essays that different schools have, doing a lot of research about the classes, experiential programs, workshops, internship, fellowships at each school. Like, your research should be on point. Second, talking to people from that college. And I was very lucky. A lot of people responded to me to discuss how their journey has been. And they also kind of guided me to people who had similar goals from the MBA program itself. So reaching out to people and understanding what the resources are there that could benefit you is important. And finally, obviously, it's important to understand what the school stands for in terms of values and culture, accordingly writing your essays.
Wow, that's a very elaborate advice, Mona. Thank you so much for this. I think a lot of people who are in the process of writing their applications get lost in the midst of doing so much research for different requirements of different business schools. So these few pointers would definitely help them. Typically,